so high. Feet on the ground, but I still get by. Rules were made for someone else to try, but not me, not me. Ooh, they said slow down, son, take your time. But I was born running every stop sign. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight. Every doubt just feeds the flame. Every scar reminds me why I came. I've been broke, I've been blessed, carry faith in an empty chest till now. The stars are down like good old friends, saying, boy, don't stop where the sky just ends. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight.
Well, welcome to the show. Yes, we are having some weather here, and I hope to get through this. So please be patient. We might lose power during this. I don't think this one's going to be the first. The first storm we actually lost power for a second, but it was enough. I want to take this time to thank all the new subscribers to this channel. Welcome. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my family. And guys, this is a reminder. If you don't, that's not what I wanted to say. If you're not a subscriber to this channel and you like this content, please do me a big favor and subscribe to this channel and help this channel grow. Your support means a lot to me. And there's something, if you guys also feel more comfortable following me on Rumble, you can go to Rumble. The link is in is on the channels page. So today is Judge Tony Flores. So let's get started with Judge Flores. Yes, I will be here watching. So here we go.
2216 and 24-01770, and then the accompanying tickets. 24L2873372, 24L2873373, and 24L2880741. That's City of Lansing versus Antoinette Lopez. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. Deputy Assistant Attorney, let me try that again. Deputy City Attorney Joel Gehring, appearing on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Mr. Lee.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee, appearing on behalf of Antoinette Lopez.
And ma'am, you are Antoinette Lopez, is that correct?
I am.
Thank you. This is time set for these are two files that I'm called with the accompanying tickets. Mr. Gehring, how we proceed?
Well, Your Honor, I believe that the defendant asked for an additional adjournment of about 2 weeks. She has substantially complied with numerous things in this matter, so we wouldn't have an objection to that, so that she can finish up one more thing.
All right, Mr. Lee.
Yes, that is accurate, Your Honor. She has purchased insurance. She's got a vehicle. She got an interlock device installed. She got the vehicle registered, and she is in a position to get her driver's license, has an appointment to get that done next week.
Okay, and so Mr. Gehring, you'd have no objection to compliance. I'm going to check. What's the time? What's the date?
131 days.
So we're well into this case now.
We are, and normally I would say that it's something we wouldn't be behind, but she's really shown a lot of progress here. I think she deserves that opportunity.
All right, I agree. So we'll adjourn. We'll make this the final adjournment. I think we're in between. You're seeking 2 to 3 weeks. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
November 12th, and is it another final pretrial or just a pretrial?
Let's make it a final pretrial.
November 12th at 8:30.
November 12th at 8:30. That should give sufficient time. That's in the 3-week range, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we'll adjourn for final pretrial. I would assume that you don't need the city doesn't need witnesses here for that.
No.
Adjourn for final pretrial for November 12th at 8:30. All right. So that please keep in contact with your attorney, Mr. Lee. It appears that Ms. Lopez, you've done everything necessary, and this is just one final adjournment so that the city can seek compliance in this matter. So we're going to adjourn it to November 12th at 8:30 for everything. So that'll be all the tickets in the 2 files.
I know where
Anything
the
else for the
entrance is for
record?
310.
Docket 24-01770. Mr. Gehring.
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set, ma'am. We'll see you on that November 12th date.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
on the cell phone ending in 4835, could you please identify yourself?
Lisa Bodell with VMG Properties.
All right. So she's here for the 9 o'clock, I believe.
Yes.
All right, stand by. We'll call your case in a little bit, but you're here for your 9 o'clock, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
All right. And then, sir, on the Motorola Moto G, walking around. Yeah, you. Can you identify yourself? You're gonna have to unmute.
Bilal Salam. Sorry.
Okay, Mr. Salam, you're here for your 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
All right, stand by, and you should mute. We're gonna call some cases in front of you, all right?
Okay.
Mr. Carter's here on a case also. Is
Yeah.
that Sarah Bradley?
Yes, it is. She's,
All right, did you want to go on Miss Bradley?
yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
She's here on Zoom, I believe. All right, so we're on the record in docket 23-01760. That is City of Lansing versus Sarah Bradley. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record?
May it please the court, David B. Carter Jr. on behalf of Miss Bradley.
Thank you, Mr. Gehring.
Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
And ma'am, you are Sarah Bradley, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and you can hear me all right, Ms. Bradley?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for a final pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding, or would you like to defer to Mr. Carter?
Well, I will go ahead and defer to Mr. Carter. I believe last we spoke, the defendant was going to attempt to get 20 hours of community service taken care of. So we'll find out where we're at with that.
All right, thank you. Mr. Carter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Bradley has not been able to do any of the community service. This has been adjourned quite some time. She indicates to me that she just wishes to proceed to go to trial. She believes she has a good defense on this, so I'd ask for a trial date.
All right, so let's treat this, let's set it for jury trial, because this was set for final pretrial 30 days out on October 15th. And then it was reset due to a leave today on October, it was reset for October 22nd. So let's set it for jury trial.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, so we'll set for a jury trial date of
November 19th at 8:15.
November 19th at 8:15.
Your Honor, I'll be in a 2-week attempted murder trial with 3 defendants starting on the 18th in front of Judge Dragonchuk.
Right. Let's see if we can get another date then, because that's obviously, that's not going to work. That's 2 weeks, I think.
That's 4 weeks.
No, but 2 week, he's going to be out 2 weeks. No, the week of November 18th, the week of November 25th, which is Thanksgiving. So that puts it, this puts it out to December.
Almost at 2 months. December 3rd at 8:15.
How does December 3rd at 8:15 work, Mr. Carter?
I will make that work.
All right. We'll set it for December 3rd at 8:15 for jury trial. That'll be Tuesday. So briefs should be, trial briefs will be in a week before. And then under the court's new rule, we'll have to know by the Friday before, which is the Friday after Thanksgiving. But we'll keep in contact with Mr. Gehring. That the jury will be called in the Friday before, pursuant to the new policy of the court. for Monday and Tuesday jury trials. Is that your understanding, Mr. Gehring?
That's my understanding.
All right. All right. All right, Mr. Carter, we've set it for December 3rd at 8:15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set. Thank you for your appearance today. In docket 20-02445. That is the City of Lansing versus Kiera Ivy. Will the parties please introduce themselves to the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Joel Gehring on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Kiera Ivy.
And ma'am, you are Kiera Ivy, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Right, thank you. This is the time set for pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I'll defer to Public Defender at this time for a request.
Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Ivy has scheduled an assessment. Unfortunately, she was not able to get scheduled before today, but she is scheduled on October 30th. So we'd ask for one more adjournment to get the assessment completed, allow the city attorney and I to review it, and hopefully be ready to resolve this case at the next hearing.
All right, so I can set it for final pretrial. But we'll put it, I know, because we're a little ways out. And we'll definitely be past the October 30th date. And that's the assessment date, right?
Yes, sir.
So set for final pretrial,
November 12th at 8:30.
November 12th at 8:30. So Ms. Ivy, we've set this for November 12th at 8:30. You can get a notice from my court officer. Anything else for the record? And 20-2445, Mr. Gehring.
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee.
Nothing for the defense.
All right, Ms. Ivy, you're all set. Thank you for your
Thank you.
presentation. We have Mr. Salam here for 9 o'clock. And then we also have LLC BMG Properties.
And I'll need to just have a quick breakout.
Quick breakout firm, okay. I think that's is that the code compliance officer?
It is.
Okay.
That should, who's here on behalf of that one right now?
I'm not. Ma'am from LLC, can you please identify yourself once again?
Lisa Bodell,
Lisa Bodell.
Bodell.
My code officer is Jeremy Weissner.
She's from the property VMG,
Yeah,
but she's not your code compliance officer.
correct.
I think, okay. All right. All right, Mr. Salam, we'll call your case. You can unmute. So we're on the record in docket 2400096. That is the city of Lansing versus Bilal Salam. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
Mr. Lee.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Bilal Salam.
And sir, you are Bilal Salam, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you can hear me all right, Mr. Salam?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
Well, Your Honor, I think we've reached an agreement where the defendant will plead to the charge, but we will agree at your discretion for a Killebrew arrangement to no upfront jail, fines and costs only.
And that's a fair statement, Mr. Lee?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Salam, that's your understanding. You'll be pleading to the charge of trespassing. There's an agreement between the lawyers that you not receive any upfront jail in the matter. And if I follow that agreement, or if I was to deviate from that agreement, you'd have the opportunity to withdraw your plea. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. And I want to make sure the ultimate penalty for this is a trespassing. Is that 90 days and or 300? Not sure.
Yeah, that's
It's a 90-day misdemeanor, I
I think
know.
it's 100.
I think
Or it's 100? Is it a 90-day or a 30-day?
90.
Okay, so the ultimate penalty you could face by pleading today is 90 days and or $100. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna read you your misdemeanor rights in this matter and walk you through those. You have the right to be tried by a jury, to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You have witnesses against you appear at trial to question any witnesses that are brought against you. You are represented today by Attorney John Lee, and he'll be present to cross-examine any witnesses or contest any charges brought against you by the city of Lansing. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
You also have the right to have the court order witnesses in your defense to remain silent during the trial, not to have that silence used against you, and to testify at trial if you choose to testify. If your plea is accepted, you'll give up the claim the plea result of any promises other than what's stated on the record or threats that it was not your choice to plead guilty. Will you also be you'll also be losing the right to appeal anything from trial. So since you won't be having a trial, you'll be pleading guilty to the trespassing instead. Is it your intent today, Mr. Salam, to plead guilty to the trespassing?
Yes.
Can I have you raise your right hand as best you can? Do you solemnly swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury? Is that a yes, sir? All right,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. I'm going to bring your attention back to January 12th of 2024 at East Michigan Avenue on South Pennsylvania in the city of Lansing, Ingham County. Were you present on East Michigan Avenue in South Pennsylvania on January 12th, 2024?
Yes.
And at that time, without the permission of, I think it was Sparrow, were either told to leave Sparrow or there and told to leave Sparrow, and you knowingly did not do so, knowing that you were on trespass?
Yes.
Anything towards a factual basis, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing from the city.
Mr. Lee?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right. I find the factual basis to be knowing, voluntarily, and accurately made. Any objection to immediate sentencing, Mr. Gehring?
None, Your Honor.
All right. So allocution, Mr. Lee, on immediate sentencing. I do plan on following the Killebrew agreement.
Yeah, no, Your Honor. The only thing that we would ask the court to consider is that Mr. Salam has cooperated in this matter, has made his plea, has showed up here today to take accountability. He has been struggling with homelessness, but is making efforts. And so we just ask the court to consider that.
All right. Mr. Salam, is there anything you'd like to say to the court before the court passes sentence? I am going to follow the Killebrew agreement, so there'll be no additional upfront jail.
No, sir.
All right. With that understanding that I'll follow the Killebrew agreement, we'll set your fines and costs at $50 fine, $50 cost, crime victims' right fee of $75, and state minimum court cost fee for a total of $225. This will be abstracted and be a part of the CCH. Mr. Lee, does Mr. Salam need some time to make that payment to the city of Lansing?
Yes, Your Honor. We would ask the court to consider granting Mr. Salam at least 60 days.
All right. So let's go. We'll go 60 to 90 out.
60 days, December 23rd.
Let's go into the new year so we can get us past Christmas and the new year.
Yeah, that's probably.
January 6th.
All right. So we'll set it to the city of Lansing payment. That'll be the $225 will be due January 6th, 2024. What's that? 2025. Oh my word. January 6th, 2025. So you'll have till January 6th, 2025 to make the complete payment to the city of Lansing for $225. If you do so before then, they'll have the file and you can kind of set your own payment plan. All right, Mr. Salam?
All right.
All right. Anything else for the record in docket 2400096, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee?
Nothing further. Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Salam, you should be all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you.
I do have a McDermott here.
I believe Attorney Sean McDermott is here, so we could move forward on the Alex Awad matter. I believe if Attorney McDermott is ready to go.
I'm ready, yes.
All right, let me let everybody else in. All right, so we're on the record in docket 24 L2876291. That is the City of Lansing versus Alex Awad. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you, Your Honor. Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
Mr.
Sean McDermott on
McDermott.
behalf of Mr. Awad.
All right, this is the time set. I do not, so Mr. Awad is not here. Is that correct, Mr. McDermott?
That's correct, Judge. I'd ask that you waive
All
his
right.
presence.
All right, and Mr. Gehring, do you have any objection to waiving his appearance for today?
None at all, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, this is time set for a formal hearing in the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
The last time I spoke with Attorney McDermott, it was indicated that his client would plead to the charge of the 1 to 5 speeding. So I believe that's where we're headed.
All right, and Mr. McDermott, is that a fair statement? You plan to accept responsibility for the speeding charge on behalf of your client?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, so and what's the fine? 135. All right. So, Mr. McDermott, just so we're working from the same, make sure we're working from the same ticket. This is ticket L287629 for conduct that occurred on July 24th, 2024. And you're admitting responsibility on behalf of Mr. Awad for being speeding 1 to 5 miles over the speed limit pursuant to the ticket. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, thank you. It comes with a fine of $135. Does Mr. Awad need some time to make that payment to the city of Lansing?
Wait, 2 weeks, Judge.
What's that? Say it again, sir. I'm sorry.
2 weeks, please.
2 weeks. All right, so we'll set it for November 5th.
Very good. Thank you,
And then
Judge.
you can Mr. Watt can make payment to the city of Lansing for the $135 fine. Anything else for the record in docket 24 L2876291, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Mr. McDermott.
No, Judge.
He can make that payment online, in person, or by phone to the city of Lansing. All right, sir?
I'll send him the information, Judge.
All right. You should be all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Who was it we had from BMG Properties?
Ma'am, I know I've asked you this before. What's your name from LCC BMG Properties?
Lisa Bodell,
Lisa Kozel.
Odell.
Bodell, Bodell.
Mr. Rucker, what case are you here on from the?
Here for Deshar Harris, Your Honor, but only the one case, not all of his cases.
All right, I've got 2 tickets, an improper and a driving unregistered vehicle.
Right. I am
We
only
also-
appointed on 23-2025 OM. That's
Oh, yeah,
resisting
that's it.
obstructing.
Right, that's the. All right.
And we'll want to discuss that, Your Honor, with
All right.
Mr. Lee, because I think he believes he's been removed from everything in that matter, which may still be the case, but that would leave the defendant unrepresented in those traffic matters.
All right. So did you want? So Mr. Rucker should meet with Mr. Lee.
Well, I don't know. I'll ask Mr. Lee if
All right.
maybe something has changed,
All right.
but
All right, so stand by, Mr. Rucker, because we're trying to figure out we know what case you're here on. We're trying to figure out if he has representation on the other case.
No, nothing like having three attorneys for one defendant. I completely understand.
All right,
I believe
thanks.
Jared Austin may have been appointed in at least one of his other cases, but that may be in a different court.
All right.
Okay.
So Mr. Austin.
I think he has-
All right.
Yes, with
municipal.
All right, so ma'am, from LCC BMG Properties, I'm gonna place you in a breakout room with the city attorney, assistant city attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So you should get a prompt to go to room 2.
Okay.
We're not muted.
All right, Ms. Bird, you're here for your 9:30, is that correct? You have to unmute.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right, and is Mr. Lee your attorney?
Yes, sir.
All right, stand by. He's got a line of people he's meeting with, and so you'll be next in line, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Miss Dickey, what case are you here on, ma'am? Karen Dickey? And you'll have to unmute. Karen Dickey, what case are you here on? And you'll have to unmute.
Hello?
Can you please state your name? You're
My
under
name
the
is
moniker of Karen Dickey.
my name is Jeffrey Smith.
Just take a spoonful of the amazing barbecue.
All right, you're here for your 10:30, Mr. Smith?
Yes, it's supposed to be 10 o'clock.
It's 10:30,
Okay, yes.
at least on here. I'll let your lawyer know that you're here. You've got Mr. Lee from the Public Defender's Office. Is that correct?
Barbecue.
I'm not sure.
All right, you're in the right place. Stand by.
All right, thank you.
Every year, there's a barbecue dish that seems to go viral.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 24-288-5643. 24 L288-5643, 24 L288-5651, 24 L288-5641, and 24 L288-5642. That's the City of Lansing versus Noel Alvarez. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
Mr. Lee.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Noel Alvarez.
And sir, you are Noel Alvarez, is that correct? Thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gearing, how are you proceeding?
Well, Your Honor, the defendant has substantially complied with a number of things here, including the insurance registration and plate. He's provided proof of that. I'm going to go ahead and drop those charges, and he is going to plead to the disobeying traffic signal charge. That's my understanding.
All right, so that's the, and that is the civil infraction, correct?
Correct.
All right. What's the fine for that?
135, I believe.
And the agreement is that they plead to the civil infraction, the no proof improper plates and unregistered vehicle are going to be dismissed pursuant to compliance.
Correct.
And is that a fair statement, Mr. Lee?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Lee, you're taking responsibility on behalf of your client?
That is correct.
All right. This is for, just so we're working from the same ticket. This is ticket L288-564 for conduct that occurred on August 6, 2024 on South Martin Luther King Boulevard, at or near West Home Street in the city of Lansing, Bingham County. And at this time, you take responsibility for disobeying a traffic signal on behalf of your client. Is that correct? Mr. Lee, so you're taking,
Yes, I am.
okay, thank you. All right, and I'll set the fine is set at $135. Does your client need some time to make that payment to the city of Lansing?
Yes, he does, Your Honor. 60 days if possible.
So 60 days out.
December 23rd.
December 23rd at December 23rd, 2024, we're still in. All right, so Mr. Alvarez, you'll have 60 days to make that $135 payment to the city of Lansing. If you make it before, you can kind of set up your own plan, as long as it's all paid by December 23rd, all right, sir? The other cases, the no proof, the improper plates and unregistered vehicle are all dismissed pursuant to compliance. Anything else for the record in any one of these files of Mr. Gehring?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Alvarez, you should be all set. Thank you for your privileges. We don't, I saw that. I said, I don't know why that's, everything I do seems to only work with mine. It doesn't seem to. And it's just,
Daniel's saying it's always been like that.
Yeah,
though, Judge.
that's how it always looks, Judge.
really?
Yeah. I don't know how to change it on that screen. That's just how it always is up there.
And it says follow. Yeah, well, that answers the question.
Yeah, there we go.
I did take off then. All right, so where are we going next?
Shelby Getz.
Shelby Getz.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nathaniel. All right, so we're on the record in docket 24-02300. That is the City of Lansing versus Shelby Getz. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you, Your Honor. Joel Gehring on behalf of the City of Lansing.
And Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Shelby Getz.
And ma'am, you are Shelby Getz, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I will defer to Mr. Lee for a request.
Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Getz has been made an offer that is dependent upon her completing the basic driver improvement course. Due to some recent health issues, she has been unable to get that scheduled. I just talked with her. We went online and looked the course up. She is aware of exactly where to go and what needs to be done. We would ask for a short 2-week adjournment to allow her time to get that done.
All right, is there any objection, Mr. Gehring?
None at all.
All right. I have this set at 53 days, so we definitely can do an adjournment for compliance purposes, 2-week adjournment. So what date's that? November 6th, 12th. So we'll adjourn for compliance to November 12th at 9:30. And Ms. Getz, you'll get a notice. You should be able to get notice from my court officer. We'll set it for November 12th at 9:30. Anything else for the record in 24-02300, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing from the city.
Mr. Lee?
Nothing further.
All right, Ms. Getz, we'll see you on November 12th at 9:30. Thank you. Let's see, Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I believe we've reached an agreement where we will reduce the expired license to a failure to display. And we will take the no insurance misdemeanor to a no proof of insurance civil infraction.
The fail to display, is that a?
It's a 93 days and a $200.
Perfect. And then the no proof is a fine.
And I think that's 150. At least that's what I have, but things change.
No. And that's your understanding, Mr. Lee. There'll be a plea to the fail to display misdemeanor 93 days under $200, and then a reduction on the no insurance to no proof of insurance, which is $155.
That's correct.
All right. May I inquire of your client of his misdemeanor advice of rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Simmons, you've heard the attorneys discuss this matter. You have certain jury trial rights in your fail to display that you'll be pleading to today. And you have certain jury trial rights, and I'm going to walk you through that, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you have the right to be tried by a jury, to be presumed innocent until proven guilty, to have the prosecutor prove beyond reasonable doubt that you are guilty, to have witnesses against you appear at trial, to question any witnesses that are brought against you. You're represented today by Attorney John Lee, and he would be present to cross-examine any witnesses or contest any charges brought against you by the city of Lansing in this case. You have the right to have the court-ordered witnesses appear in your defense, to remain silent during the trial, not to have that silence used against you, and to testify at trial if you choose to testify. If your plea is accepted, you'll give the claim the plea was a result of any promises other than what's been stated on the record, or threats that it was not your choice to plead guilty. You'd also be giving up your right to trial, because you won't be having a trial. You'll be pleading guilty to the fail to display misdemeanor instead. Is it your wish today to plead guilty to the fail to display misdemeanor?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have you raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
I do.
I'm going to bring your attention back, sir, to June 10th, 2024, at the location of South King Boulevard, West Allegan Street, in the city of Lansing, Ingham County. Were you driving a motor vehicle on June 10th, 2024, in the city of Lansing?
Yes.
And at that time, did you fail to display a valid license when you were stopped? All right. Is that a fair? Anything towards a factual basis, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Lee?
Nothing. Your Honor.
All right. I find the factual basis to be knowing, voluntarily, and accurately made. Any objection to immediate sentencing, Mr. Gehring?
None, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee?
No objection.
All right. Any allocution, Mr. Lee?
We would just remind the court that Mr. Simmons has appeared throughout this process, has taken responsibility for his actions, and has come into compliance on the insurance issue.
All right. So I'll set sentencing is today. There'll be no jail sentence as a part of sentencing, and then the fines and costs would go to for the fail to display are $50 fine, $50 cost, crime victims' rights fee of $75, and state fee of $50. So that'll be $225. And then there's also a $155 to the city of Lansing. So let me give you a grand total on that. So that's a total of $380 to the city of Lansing. I would anticipate, or that your client needs some time for that, for the full payment.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So let's set it out. So I mean, let's set it out. So we'll probably go into next year for that, because that's
Yeah. Yes, and Your Honor, if I may, I have just applied for Social Security disability, and I'm going through that process.
right.
I don't know how long it's going to take. Right.
Takes a little bit of time, I think.
Yeah.
So we're gonna set this out a little bit. I'd say 4 months.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so let's set it for, so the $155 we paid on February 14th, 19th. February 19th. 2025. And so that'll be for the 155, and then for the 225, February 19th, 2025. You can pay online, in person, or by phone. And you can kind of set up your own plan, because this is out there. As long as it's all paid by February 19th, they'll have the file and you can set up your own installment if you choose. All right, sir?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Anything else for the record in 2401-778 or 777, Mr. Garrett?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee,
Nothing further.
you should be all set, Mr. Simmons.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Just left. She said she's gonna pay it tomorrow, so just a couple of weeks.
I have, so Karis is here, I know that. Bird is here on Zoom. Mr. Camp's here on Zoom. Mr. Rucker's here on one of the Harris cases. Mr. Foley's here for Miss Home. Isla Home. And then Mr. Smith's here. So
I think we would be ready on Miss Hill, at least right now, and then I'll check with Mr. Lee on, or if he needs to start meeting with some additional individuals.
all right, so go and kill. So Mr. is Latoya Hill one, Mr. Lee's client?
Yes.
All right. Did you want to go on Miss Hill?
I think that would be great.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 2402-378. That is City of Lansing versus Latoya Hill. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
Mr. Lee.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Latoya Hill.
And ma'am, you are Latoya Hill, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. I will defer to Mr. Lee for a request.
Mr. Lee.
Your Honor, we're seeking a short 2-week adjournment. Ms. Hill had some tickets she had to pay off to be able to get her license reinstated. She has paid 300 of the 500 that is due. She is going to be paying the balance of 198 tomorrow, October 23rd, and then expects to be able to move forward with getting her license.
All right, so we'll adjourn for compliance purposes. We're in that 2-week. November 12th at 9:30. So we've adjourned on November 12th at 9:30 for compliance purposes. You should get notice from my court officer, Ms. Hill, okay? Anything else for the record in 2402-378, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee?
Nothing further.
You should be all set, Ms. Hill. Ms. Hill.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're ready to call the case of David Camp. So we're on the record in docket 24 L2892541. That's the City of Lansing versus David Camp. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you, Your Honor. Joel Gehring on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Lee.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of David Camp.
And sir, you are David Camp, is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can hear me all right, Mr. Camp?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This is the time set for a City of Lansing free trial. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
Oh, Your Honor, I believe we've reached an agreement where I will amend this charge to a careless.
So careless driving is a 4-point, is it a 3?
I have it as 3.
Yeah. It's a 3-point civil infraction. And what's the fine associated?
I have $215.
That sounds right. But I don't know what the new,
Yeah.
I think we added $5 to everything.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find the code and I used to know.
I used to have a cheat sheet and then it was outdated
So I'd love to get one of those.
pretty quick. But I think they raised everything $5.
220.
220.
20.
Sorry. All right, and that's your understanding, Mr. Lee, that there'll be an amended ticket, the amendment to the careless driving, a 3-point civil infraction, with the fine being $220. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. And you'll be accepting responsibility on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, so this is for the, just so we're working from the same ticket, this is for ticket L289254. And that is for conduct which occurred on September 5th, 2024 at East Kavanaugh at or near Aurelia in the city of Lansing, Ingham County. It's my understanding you're admitting responsibility for Mr. Camp being in violation of the careless driving civil infraction on that date and time. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right.
That's Your Honor.
We'll set the fine at $220. This will be abstracted to, of course, to Secretary of State. Does your client need some time to make that payment, Mr. Lee?
He would request 60 days, Your Honor.
All right. So 60 days out to the city of Lansing.
I'm sorry.
60 days out.
December 23rd.
All right, so payment can be made to the city of Lansing on or before December 23rd of 2024. Mr. Camp, that'll be a $220 payment. And you can kind of, if you do beforehand, you can kind of set up your own installment plan as long as it's all paid by December 23rd. All right, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else for the record in 24L289-2541 at Mr. Garrett?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Lee.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Camp, you're all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you.
And then all right, Ms. Bird, we'll call your case. All right, so we're on the record in docket 24-02439. That is, and the accompanying tickets. That is City of Lansing versus Crystal Bird. Will the parties please indicate their presence for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you, Your Honor. Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
Mr. Lee.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Crystal Bird.
And ma'am, you are Crystal Bird, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you can hear me all right, Ms. Bird?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. This is the time set For City of Lansing pretrial, Mr. Gehring, how we proceed?
Your Honor, I believe we've reached an agreement whereby we will have the defendant plead to the failure to stop, and we will drop the unlawful display of license.
Failed to stop is a civil infraction, correct?
Correct.
What's the fine on that?
I think it's 135, sir.
135 sounds. 145.
Gone up?
There's an accident.
Yeah,
Oh.
so that's $10 for. Damage to property. All right. So it is and then that would be a dismissal of the misdemeanor unlawful use. Is that correct?
Correct.
And is that a fair statement, Mr. Lee? You'll be accepting responsibility for Ms. Bird for the $145 failed to stop within a clear distance, and with a plea to the civil infraction, the misdemeanor is dismissed.
That is correct. Your
All
Honor.
right. So we're working from the same ticket. This is for ticket conduct that occurred. It's on ticket L288531. It's conduct that occurred on Miller and Penn in the city of Lansing, Ingham County. And it is the allegation that Miss Bird, it's your admission that Miss Bird failed to stop within a assured clear distance of an accident in violation of the city of Lansing code.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And that will assess a $145 fine. And does your client need some time to make that payment to the city of Lansing?
She would request 60 days to make that payment.
So 60 days out was December 23rd. So we'll do December 23rd for the 145 payment to the city of Lansing. So, Ms. Bird, you can pay online, in person, or by phone, and you can set up your own installment plan as long as it's all paid by December 23rd. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything else for the record in 2402439, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Bird, you're all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you want to try Mr. Foldy, or have you talked to Mr. Foldy?
I have not spoken with Mr. Foley, I don't believe.
Yes, I think he's here on this phone. And then Mr. Rucker, Mr. Lee's meeting on the Harris case with them right now, okay?
Very good. I just sent an email to Attorney Gehring regarding some information
All right.
with how we had planned to resolve the case prior to Mr. Harris's FTA in June.
All right,
I'm
thank
going
you.
to take a look at that now, and we'll get going on that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Did you want to meet with Mr. Foldy, or?
I would like to meet with Mr.
All right.
Foley. Thank you.
So, Mr. Foldy, once the assistant city attorney joins us, I'm going to place you in a breakout room with them, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. And then, Mr. Foldy, you should get a prompt to go to room 3.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Dossi, you're here on the LLC BMG Properties case. Mr. Dossi, you're here on that case? Oh, he's still connecting to audio.
That's something accomplished today. Hey, first.
All right, Mr. Gearing, are you ready on Mr. Foldy's case? Mr. Gearing, can you hear me? Oh, is it me?
I can hear you, Judge, if it's any consolation.
All right, perfect.
Not sure exactly. I'm gonna go again.
Yeah, I'm not sure Mr. Gearing can hear us. Mr. Foldy, we're going to call your case next as soon as we figure out why Mr. Gearing can't hear us.
I appreciate that, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the judge is asking if you're ready to
Oh, there we go.
Something. You might hear him. You mute your speakers are muted.
I can hear.
Yeah, I got off the Zoom. Oh, you're not on Zoom anymore? No, well, yeah.
So, Mr. Gearing, can you hear me?
C-H-E-N-E, yeah.
I can hear you.
You might still be on Zoom. Yeah, I'm in the room,
All right.
but I got out of the other one, and then of course I muted it too. Gotcha. So he was asking for this when I came out. Okay, appreciate that.
Mr. Gehring, we could hear you. I don't know if you could hear us.
Well, I couldn't. As soon as I left that room, I'm thinking, oh, I'm out of Zoom. No, you're out of the room.
You're out of the.
You're not out of
We,
Zoom.
we heard everything. Though, like, I don't know what this was working. It's not working, but this is much easier here. All right. So we're on the record in docket 2402-698. That is City of Lansing versus Isla Home. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
Mr. Foldy.
Morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Foldy on behalf of Isla Home, who is appearing by Zoom as well.
All right. And ma'am, you are Isla Elizabeth Home. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can hear me all right, Ms. Home?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. This is the time set for a City of Lansing pretrial. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
Well, Your Honor, we're going to ask for a 30-day adjournment on this one so that Ms. Holm can take a basic driver improvement course, and then we're going to move forward with the matter from there.
All right. And that's a fair statement, Mr. Foldy?
It is, Judge.
All right. Let's adjourn for 30 days to
November 9th.
November 19th at 9 o'clock. All right, so we'll adjourn the request of City of Lansing and Ms. Holm for adjournment for 30 days for compliance purposes or for November 19th at 9 o'clock. Anything else for the record in 2402-698, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Foldy?
Nothing, Judge.
All right, Ms. Holm, we'll see you on November 19th at 9 o'clock. Thank you for your appearance today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you, Judge.
Foldy.
Thank you.
So Mr. Dosky, I'm going to place you in a room with the Assistant City Attorney. I'll put him in room 2.
Sounds good.
And then I'll put yourself in room. You should get a prompt to go to room 2.
Got it.
All right, Mr. Weiss, you're here for your 10:30. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Stand by. You're in the right place. We got a few cases to call in front of you. Mr. Weiss, are you represented by counsel today?
Yes.
You are. So, Mr. Weiss, do you know who did you make application to the public defender's office?
Hold on, can you repeat that?
Did you make application to the public defender's office?
No,
Oh, who's representing you then?
I'm not even sure. I just got the letter in the mail saying I got to come to court today.
That's your notice. I don't know if that's your notice to be in court. I was just wondering who represents you. And you indicated that you may or may not be represented by the public defender's office.
I'm not sure. I'm not even
All
sure.
right. I don't. All right. We'll see what Mr. Lee says. Yeah. All right, Mr. Weiss, you're in the right spot. I'm just going to see if you have a lawyer. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I can't represent myself.
You can, but if you're already represented, we'll talk to Mr. Lee first. He's from the public defender's office. So stand by and let me check.
He's here in person.
So, Mr. Gehring, should I bring back Mr. Dossie?
Yes, sure.
All right. Let's bring back Mr. Dossie.
And you can bring Ms. Bovell, I think, as well. We're going to go ahead and take care of this right now.
All right, so we're on the record in Docket 24004551. That is the City of Lansing versus LLC and BMG Properties. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Deputy City Attorney Joel Gehring on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Ma'am, you're here on behalf of LLC BMG Properties, is that correct?
Yes.
And what's your name for the record?
Lisa Bodell, Bodell.
Right, and you can hear me. You can hear me all right, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
Well, Your Honor, in order for VMG to take care of this property, they first need to complete the eviction proceeding. That has been slow going. They've been unable to do that. We've also had a change with our code compliance officer. Bryce Dossie is now on that matter. We would ask for an adjournment of at least 30 days so that we can get an update later from VMG on how the eviction proceeding is going.
I have that. This has been an ongoing issue because there was an eviction proceeding started in August-ish, I guess.
And Ms. Bovell may be able to speak to kind of what's going on and why that's taking so long, but obviously they can't do anything until they've got the ability to.
And is that a fair statement from LLC BMG Properties?
Yes.
All right. And in what court is the eviction process going through?
54A.
All right. Do you know what judge you're in front of, or you're?
Well, we started it in August, and then Ray accepted September rent, and our attorney told us that we had to restart the eviction because we had accepted rent. And so he didn't get it to the court until October 3rd. And we don't have a date yet or a file number yet.
All right. All right, because I showed this was a show caused in June 13th, but all right, back in June 13th was the initial show cause. I'll grant the adjournment for the What we're waiting, as you know, what we're waiting for is that eviction process, and you're probably waiting on a pretrial.
Correct.
No.
Yeah.
So you don't have your pretrial date yet, ma'am?
Correct.
All right. All right, let's reset out for 30 days and we'll revisit this. So. We'll set it 30 days out.
November 14th.
We'll set it for November 14th at 9.
Okay.
All right, so it's set for November 14th at 9 o'clock, and then we'll revisit the issue on that date. Anything else for the record? In 2400045551, Mr. Garrett.
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set, ma'am. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bryce.
And then Mr. Dossi, you're also all set. Mr. Harris is talking to Mr. Lee, I think.
Yeah, we could probably let Mr. Rucker know that, since he thinks he and I are gonna be able to finish our part up, which we could if the defendant was here. We could maybe bifurcate the issues if it were.
So, Mr. Rucker, Mr. Harris is talking to the public defender. So I'll call that case as when everybody gets back.
Very good, Your Honor.
Thank you. And what was the civil infraction again?
The civil infraction is going to be disorderly conduct.
Under the city code, is that correct?
Correct.
Is there a misdemeanor? Is there a civil infraction disorderly? And do you have the code?
I think
breach of the peace.
Breach of the peace.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
What's the fine for that? 150. All right. So in my understanding, and probably the easiest way is the admission of responsibility on the count 3, which is the civil infraction breach of the peace, and then counts 1 and 2 are dismissed. Is that a fair statement, Mr. Gary?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Rucker, you'll be admitting to the breach of the peace, the civil infraction on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And with the understanding that as a part of the resolution, counts 1 and 2 are dismissed without prejudice. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. So this is for conduct that occurred in count 3, the civil infraction of the breach of the peace. It's a $150 fine. This is for a conduct that occurred on February 3rd, 2023. And you admit responsibility for your client being in the city of Lansing and being responsible for breach of the peace on that day. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. With that understanding, I'll assess a fine of $150. Counts 1 and 2 of the original warrant are dismissed without prejudice. And does your client need some time to make that $150 payment to the city of Lansing, Mr. Rucker?
I'll defer to my client on that.
Mr. Harris?
60 days.
60 days? I think we have a date.
December 20.
So we'll set it, payment can be made to the city of Lansing by December 23rd, 2024, at $150 payment, and be paid online, in person, or by phone. And you can actually set up your own plan as long as it's all paid by that December 23rd date. Okay, sir? Anything else for the record in 23-02025, Mr. Garrett?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Rucker?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you should be all set. Thank you for your appearance on that file. And then I've got Mr. Lee on the other 2 files. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. All right, so we're on the record in docket 24L2862282 and 24L2862232. That is the city of Lansing versus Deshar Harris. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. Joel Gehring on behalf of the city. Again, Your Honor, I'll put my appearance on the record.
All right, so we're on the record, Mr. Gehring.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
This is for 24L2862282 and 24L2862232. Mr. Lee.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Deshar Harris.
And sir, you are once again Deshar Harris, is that correct? Thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial on the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding, or do you like to defer to Mr. Lee?
I believe we have a resolution in this matter, Your Honor. The defendant will plead to speeding 11 to 15. He has made strides on the other matters, so we're going to go ahead and dismiss the insurance civil infraction as well as the improper plate misdemeanor.
All right, so the improper plate is that goes to 24L28622282. And that's dismissed per plea agreement. All right, and then the 21 to 25 over is the civil infraction, is that correct?
Correct.
All right, and that'll be, so that's a plea to the count one of the civil infraction.
Amended to 11 to 15.
Amended to 11 to 15. To 11 to 15, and what's the fine on that?
$160 is what I have.
That sounds right. And then we have the no, this is Saginaw. I have the ticket written on Saginaw and Sycamore. I'm just confirming the fine on that. And then the drove on the unregistered vehicle, which is the second file. What's the plan on that?
We're going to go ahead and dismiss that. He's taking care of those issues.
Did we, is that 160? Okay. All right, so that your understanding is the I want to make sure 24L28622282. It's a plea to 11:15 speeding 11 to 15, which comes with a admission of responsibility, $160 fine, and then dismiss the improper plate as part of the plea negotiations, and then dismiss without prejudice also as part of the plea negotiation, the driving of an unregistered vehicle. Is that your understanding, Mr. Lee?
That is my understanding.
All right, and so you'll be taking responsibility on behalf of your client for the speeding of 11 to 15, $160 fine.
Yeah, sure.
All right, just so we're working from the same ticket, this is for ticket on L286228 for conduct that occurred on April 16, 2024 at the offense location of Saginaw and Sycamore, and you accept responsibility for your client being 11 to 15 over the speed limit.
Yes, sure.
All right. That comes with a $160 fine. Does your client need some time to make that to the city of Lansing?
Was 60 days to make payment.
So $160 to be paid to the city of Lansing. And are we still using like December 23rd? So that can all be paid by December 23rd to the city of Lansing. As long as, and so of the entire $160 payment to be paid by December 23rd, so you can kind of make up your own plan as long as it's all paid by then. Anything else for the record in 24L28622282 or 24L286232, Mr. Gehring?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee?
Nothing further.
All right, Mr. Harris, you should be all set. Thank you. Who did you want to call next? Or did you need to meet with anyone?
I need to meet with anyone. Do you have some folks?
Probably, I gotta see. Who wants to meet with the public defender, John. We can do Levante Williams, right?
All right. What's the name again, Mr. Lee?
Levante Williams, Your Honor.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 2401-661. That is the city of Lansing versus Levante Williams. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Mr. Gehring.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joel Gehring on behalf of the city.
Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender John Lee, appearing on behalf of Lee Bonte Williams.
And sir, you are Lee Bonte Williams, is that correct? Right. All right, thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gehring, how are we proceeding?
I'm going to defer to Mr. Lee at this time.
Mr. Lee.
Your Honor, we've reached an agreement with the city attorney. Per that agreement, Mr. Williams will have to complete the highway safety class. He has that class scheduled for October 27th. And so we would ask for a short 2-week adjournment to allow him time to complete that class so that we can come back in and resolve the case.
All right, and that's your understanding, Mr. Gehring?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to adjourn. It'll be the last adjournment granted because we have 2 adjournments built in, and then it looks like a failed to appear out of September 24th. That looks like it's been cleared up for whatever reason. All right, so we'll adjourn this, the last adjournment for and we'll set it for final pretrial.
November 12th.
Say it again.
November 12th at 8:30.
November 12th at 8:30. All right, so we're resetting it for November 12th at 8:30 for final pretrial. And I would, since we are setting final pretrial, do witnesses have to be subpoenaed for that? Mr. Lee, did you want?
I don't think that would be necessary.
Yeah,
all right.
If that's where they're at, then I'll get them.
All right, but right now I'm going to put no witnesses to be subpoenaed for that day, just as my notes, and then we'll go from there on that date. Anything else for the record at 2401-661, Mr. Gehring?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee?
Nothing further.
All right, Mr. Williams, you're all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
Needs to talk to the public defender. Yes, sir.
Judge, we do have a show pause that just showed up. and we're
Really?
going to do one of those.
Who showed up?
Ronald Brock. He usually shows up. He's in the hallway. I told him it might be a minute, so. But
All right.
How you doing, Joel?
No, I think we're.
Don't anymore either.
Where's Mr. Oh, this one was just sent to me for review.
I don't know why it's in here, so.
I don't know either.
On the docket. anywhere. What is
No,
it? No.
that's what was confusing to me.
Okay, I'll take care of that. What is it? It's something that was set for review, not set for hearing. Yeah, I mean, it's sent to the judge. To run and do it.
Oh, it's a set aside default.
You have a lawyer, I'm assuming. Mr. Lee's your lawyer? No, not there? Yeah.
You do now. No, he's appointed.
Well, and
Okay, this is a set aside.
Oh, okay.
And the Dolly Cross.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that the one he kept waiting here?
So-
Here?
So I default.
Yeah. Oh, he still has a license.
Yeah, and then Megan, if you want to go get that show cause, well.
Okay. I will
Put that on the
see-
record. Mr. Broughton. What? Mr. Jones. You know, Mr. Terry's fine. Maybe find Mr. Brown.
It appears I may have scared him off when I said that it's gonna be a minute.
It's gonna be a minute. Well, we'll wait.
Dale said he went on the elevator, so maybe he's just using the bathroom.
Yes. What was the fine for that? I have 150.
Oh. So that's.
If Bishop is failed to appear.
Maybe we can get a piece.
Gonzalez maybe a failed to appear. So I have FTAs that will call Mr. Gehring. Is Bishop and Gonzalez are FTAs, right?
it appears that way so far. I
We'll
know
call him
Miss-
at the end. I'm just.
Yeah, so far, I don't think he's there.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you very much. Judge, you heard from Mr. Blackman at all?
Yes, as he put it, he's being held hostage in Judge Kennedy's court.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
So your attorney's in another court. He's contacted us, and so we're just waiting for him to come out of that court. He's in Judge Kennedy's court right now.
He's on his way.
He's on his way.
Correct. He said he was. Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like I'm not much. No, it's okay. I can miss a few bunches.
She's very candid.
And this is where we will leave off for today, ladies and gentlemen. We will pick this back up again the next time Judge Flores comes back on. I want to say this. The train. In 14 months, we got from 2 subscribers to 161. I have over 26,000 views, over 2,000 watch time hours. And it's thanks to the generosity of the people who really believe in this channel. I appreciate you. And this is just a reminder. If you like this content and you're not a subscriber to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and help this channel grow. And if you feel more comfortable watching on Rumble, the link is on the main channel page. You're welcome to join me on Rumble. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. For now, ta-ta and ciao-ciao. You have a good week. If you don't come back over the weekend, I hope that you have a good weekend. If I do come back, I hope. I'm tongue-tied today. Tomorrow is Judge Oakley. Tomorrow is Judge Brian Oakley. I hate them trains. So that's it for today. Tomorrow is Judge Oakley. Ta-ta and ciao-ciao for now. You all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll catch you guys on the next live stream.